Okay. So today we are discuss on that is the classification of the PLC. So the PLC is divided into the two types. Normally, the PLC is classified into the two types depending on that is the number of I/O, that means input and the output devices. So basically, PLC is classified into the two types. One is called as that is the micro PLC, and the another one is called as that is the modular PLC. So the modular PLC is again divided into the three types. One is that is called as the small PLC. Another one is called as that is the medium PLC, and the last is called as that is the large PLC. So normally, whenever we are observe that is the classification of the PLC is having the two types, but these two types is depending on that is the I/O. I/O stands for number of the inputs that we have to be providing to the PLC, and the output that will be generated by the PLC. Okay, जेवढे तुम्ही inputs देणार with respect to the outputs will be also there. So depending on these two, the micro PLC and the modular PLC is classified, and these modular PLC is having the three types, that is the small, medium and the large PLC. So first of all, we are observe that is called as a micro PLC. So what is mean by micro PLC? As per the name, the micro PLC is called as the very small type of the PLC. And a very small means in this PLC, if you are generating that is the 10 inputs, then at the output side we are also required that is the 10 outputs. Means number of inputs, fixed quantities मध्ये तुम्हाला जेवढे तुम्ही inputs देणार. Suppose you have to be providing that is the 5 inputs. Then at the output side you are also required that is the 5 outputs. Okay, means if you are providing the 5 field devices as an input, then at the output side we are also required that is the 5 output devices. So this is called as a fixed PLC, and or it is also called as the micro PLC. The limitations of this PLC is that it is having the very a brick design. What is mean by brick design? We say that very compact design of nature of this PLC. मायक्रो पीएलसीचं जे काही नेचर आहे, द नेचर इज व्हेरी ब्रिक मीन्स व्हेरी कॉम्पॅक्ट. व्हेरी कॉम्पॅक्ट मीन्स काय, इन अ स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ in a small place we will observe that is the CPU of that PLC, as well as the power supply. Then we are also observe the some inputs and the output nature of the field devices. So the very brief structure that we can observe here, and these brief structure, it means a very small nature of the structure or the very small place to provide to this PLC. Okay, so this PLC is called as the micro PLC, and this PLC is having very fixed number of the inputs and the outputs, power supply, CPU, input modules. A small amount of, or in a small place, we have to be connecting this PLC, or we have to be place that PLC, very small nature. Okay, next PLC is called as that is the modular PLC. In a modular PLC, what we can observe, the modular PLC is having the different input and the output devices. Different input and the output means you can provide the different input devices, or we say that the rack or any chase. Suppose the rack means you have to be generate the separate rack. ओके, व्हर्टिकल रॅक ज्याला असं म्हणतो आपण, घरामध्ये पण आपण बघतो की रॅक्स वगैरे असतात. तो सेपरेट रॅक यू कॅन बी प्रोव्हाइड टू द field devices, that means input as well as the output. Also you can provide the very different slot to the CPU ला तुम्ही different slot देणार, then program memory ला different slot generate करू शकतात, as well as the power supply is also placing for the different slots. It means that the size of that PLC is very large as comparatively to the micro PLC पेक्षा तुम्ही जे मॉड्युलर पीएलसी ऑब्झर्व करणार आहे, दिस टाइप ऑफ मॉड्युलर पीएलसी इज having the very big size, and we can provide the various arrangement. It means we can provide the rack or the chassis, or we say that the different base plate to that PLC. तर तुम्ही जे पण काही पीएलसी मध्ये बघणार आहे, तर तुम्ही डिफरंट त्याला इनपुट्स मॉड्यूलसाठी डिफरंट ट्रॅक देऊ शकतात, आउटपुट मॉड्यूलसाठी डिफरंट ट्रॅक देऊ शकतात किंवा चेसिस देऊ शकतात. It means we can also say that the different printed circuit board we can be provided, or we can fit it to the back of that PLC or on the rack of that PLC. जर तुम्ही रॅक जर डिफरंट दिलाय, तर तुम्ही डिफरंट प्रिंटेड सर्किट बोर्ड म्हणजे डिफरंट एक रॅक घेतली, त्या रॅक मध्ये तुम्ही काय करणार आहे, एक प्रिंटेड सर्किट बोर्ड वरती तुम्हाला जेवढे पाहिजे तेवढे इनपुट मॉड्यूल देणार. Separately again for the output module you have to connecting the different rack, and on this different rack we can also provide the printed circuit board. That means different number of the field devices will be there. So each type of these PLC or the module is CPU is the backbone exactly. So we can be providing the fixed place or the any chassis to the CPU also. Okay, or we can also providing the different racks. Different rack means we can say that